Hey friends, it's Megan, and today I'm going to talk about some baby names that begin with the letter R. I'm doing this with every letter of the alphabet. I started at A, I'm on R, and I will keep on going to the end of the alphabet. That said, there are a lot of good R names, so let me go ahead and get started. Here are 10 of my favorite names for girls that begin with the letter R, 10 to 1, and in the 10th place I have Rebecca. Rebecca is a Hebrew name. It means servant of God, and in popularity in the U.S. it is number 157. And it reminds me of the book Rebecca, which is kind of a steamy book by Daphne du Maurier. Number 9 is Rosemary. Rosemary is a Latin name that means the rosemary plant. It's number 603. Rosemary, I think, is a very classic, old-fashioned sounding name. It's a name that sounds like it's got a lot of history to it. Number 8 is Reeve. Reeve is a name I kind of just strictly like as a middle name. I think with like a grandiose first name it can really anchor it. It's a unisex occupational name that means bailiff. And I don't have Rhys on the girls list, which kind of looks like Reeve if you swap out the V and the C, like the actress Reese Witherspoon. For some reason Reeve feels more female and Rhys feels more male to me, even though they're both very unisex. Number 7 is Robin. Robin started off as a male name, a diminutive of the name Robert, meaning bright fame. It's an English name, it's also a bird name, and it's not in the top 1,000 for girls in the US anymore, which I think is kind of crazy because it's a solid little cool name. Number 6 is Rhiannon. This reminds me of the song Rhiannon all the time. It's Welsh and it means divine queen, and I think Rhiannon is kind of fun to say. I think I like saying all the N's in it or something. Number 5 is Romy. Romy is actually a diminutive of the name Rosemary and can be just a nickname for Rosemary, but I like it just on its own. I think it's kind of cute. People also use it a lot as a nickname for Roma, which is an Italian place name. But yeah, Romy sounds like a adorable little girl with like curly hair or something. I don't know why. Number 4 is Ramona. Ramona is Spanish. It's a feminization of the name Ramon, and it means wise protector. And this name reminds me of my childhood a lot, and the Beverly Cleary character Ramona Quimby. Number 3 is Ruby. Ruby's such a sweet little name. I know a little girl named Ruby. She's not so little anymore. She's like 11 or 12. But yeah, it's kind of adorable. It's Latin. It's a deep red gemstone, an absolutely gorgeous stone, and it's number 106 in popularity right now. Number 2 is Rowan. Rowan is actually a unisex name. It's a Scottish-Irish tree name, and it also means little redhead. It's actually a little bit more popular for boys, but I've heard it more for girls. For boys, it's number 301. For girls, it's number 455 in their rankings in the US for last year. And then number 1 is Rose. I know Rosalie got a lot of attention because of Twilight. Rosalie's French, it's number 406. Rose is a bit more popular. It's Latin for the flower name rose, and it's number 261. I think it's actually much more popular as a middle name choice, and I get why, because it sounds good with so many names as a middle name. It's very feminine, classic, easy to use. I think it's really cute and underused though as a first name as well, and Rosie's kind of an adorable nickname. So yeah. Here are 10 more R names that didn't make my list, but I still wanted to give them a little attention because they're interesting, or I think people will really like them. Number 10 is Ruth. Ruth is a Hebrew name. It means compassionate friend, which is a really nice meaning. And in popularity, it's number 344. Number 9 is Renee. Renee is French. It means reborn, and it's number 897. Renee is actually more popular as a middle name, and I know a lot of people that have reborn babies watch my channel for name ideas, and I was like, oh, maybe Renee would be a good middle name for a reborn doll since it means reborn. I don't know. Number 8 is Rita. Rita, it could be Hindi, it can also be a diminutive of the name Margarita, and diminutive of lots of names really, and it means brave and strong. Number 7 is Roxanne, and I'm so tempted to sing the song that I associate with this name, but I don't sing well, and I definitely don't have any business singing on YouTube. Roxanne is a Persian name that means dawn. Number 6 is Reagan. Reagan is crazy on the rise. People are liking Reagan a lot lately. And it looks a lot like how I spell my name, Megan, if you swap out the R and the M, because my parents spelled it a little unusual. Reagan is Irish. It means little king, and right now it's number 97, but like I said, it's just jumping up the charts. Unfortunately, this name reminds me of the little girl in The Exorcist, and that scared the what out of me, so yeah. Number 5 is Rhea. Rhea is the name of one of my boyfriend's friends, so that's how I first heard it. It's Greek, it's a mythological name, and it means a flowing stream. I think it's a pretty little sweet name. It's kind of different without being bizarre. Yeah, it's always a good thing, right? Number 4 is Rain. Rain is a word and nature name. A lot of people like this strictly as a middle name choice. Number 3 is Raven. Raven is a bird name. It's number 543. I was reading in one of my baby books a while ago that it would be a good name for parents who are fans of Edgar Allan Poe, you know, the Raven. And I was like, oh, that's so awesome. So that's what I think of now whenever I hear the name Raven. Bird names are pretty popular, actually. Number 2 is kind of a 2-for-1. It's Rachel and Raquel. Rachel is Hebrew, it means you, and it's number 133 in popularity. Raquel is the Spanish version of Rachel, and or Spanish variation of it. There's more than one. It means you as well. It's less popular at 626, and I knew a little girl named Raquel that went by Rocky, which is kind of cute on her. And then number 1 is Riley. I had to bring up Riley. I know a lot of people like this, and I know there are tons of ways to spell it. With this spelling, it is number 47 in popularity. It is a unisex name. It's Irish, and it means courageous. On to some of my favorite boys' names. Number 10 is Rylan. Rylan is becoming a good alternative to people that like Ryan. It's English and Irish. It means island meadow, and in popularity it's number 179. And then number 9 is the similar Ryan. Ryan has been in the top 20 since the 1970s. It's pretty common and holding its own. It's number 26 in popularity. It's Irish as well, and it means little king, which I think is super cute. Number 8 is Rafferty. Rafferty, I know some people are going to be like, that's too out there. So maybe it's a guilty pleasure choice. I don't know. I think with the nicknames Raf or Rafe, it could be really usable. It's Irish. It means lots of things. It can mean abundance, prosperity, and it can also mean flood tide. Number 7 is Roman. This is a name I know my brother likes. It's Latin and it means citizen of Rome. I think it's a very masculine sounding name. It is on the rise. It's number 159 right now in the US. Number 6 is Rory. Rory's a unisex name. I actually like it for a boy or a girl, but I put it on my boys list. It's Irish. It means red king, and it's number 481 in popularity. Number 5 is Ronan. Ronan is Irish. It means little seal. I think that's cute too. And it's number 456. I'm thinking lots of meanings are cute, huh? Number 4 is Rhys, and I think the spelling is really cool, and I really like this as a middle name choice. It's Welsh. It means ardor, and it's number 476 in popularity. Number 3 is Ryder. Ryder is a name on the rise. It's similar to the name Riker, which people have been asking me about. Unfortunately, Riker reminds me of the prison, so I feel like Ryder's just a bit more usable. Number 2 is Reid. Reid is a name I absolutely have been loving, but I really love it just kind of strictly as a middle name choice. It sounds so good with so many different names. It's English, it means red-haired, and in popularity it's number 292. And then number 1 is River. River's a name I liked. I really liked River Phoenix a lot when I was younger. Yeah, I just think it's a really cool, interesting name. I really like the V sound in names, especially towards the end for some reason even. And River, it's a nature name. It's number 407. I don't know that I can use it because I tend to like really kind of classic, old-fashioned, old lady names for girls, and I don't know like if that would work as a combo, so depending on how I start naming my future children, we'll see how that goes. Here are some more boy names that begin with the letter R. A lot of these are kind of traditional sounding names. Number 10 is Ruben. Ruben is Hebrew and it means behold, a son, and it's number 329 in popularity. Number 9 is Raymond. Raymond is German. It means wise protector, and in popularity it is number 249. Number 8 is Rodney. Rodney is English and it means island near the clearing, and in popularity Rodney is number 592. Number 7 is Royce. Royce is an English name. It means son of the king. It's number 493. It's just a little bit more popular than the similar Roy, which is a French name meaning red-haired, and number 561 in popularity. It's kind of a twofer, huh? Number 6 is Richard. Richard is German. It means dominant ruler, and it is number 124 in popularity. Then 5, I have Robert. Robert is an English name. It means bright fame, and it's number 61, followed by number 4, Russell. Russell is a French name. It means fox-colored or red-haired. It's kind of fun, and it's number 426 in popularity. Number 3 is a name you might know from Friends, and that is Ross. That's what it reminds me of, that character. It's a Scottish name meaning upland peninsula, and it is number 960 in popularity. Number 2 is straight up twofer. It is Ridley and Radley, because I couldn't decide which one to put. Ridley is English and it means clear meadow. Radley kind of sounds like Bradley without the B. It is, really. And it's an English name meaning red meadow. And then number 1 is Rogan. Rogan kind of fits in with the trend of the Irish names, which a lot of these are. It is Irish and it means redheaded. So those are my R names. Let me know which ones you love. Definitely, if I left out a good juicy one or your name or name you like, please put that in the comments below as well. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you soon for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.